Good morning. Good morning. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Are you tired? A little bit, yeah. A little bit. A little bit. Not too tired. I'm okay. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. How are you? I'm the regular sleepy level. You have a headache. Well, hope it's not terrible. Maybe you need to lay down. Feel free to get some sleep if you need to. Or just rest. I hope you had a nice weekend. Or I guess it's still going, but I had an okay weekend. I had some ups and downs. My power went out yesterday. Apparently, half of Victoria power went out. At least that's what it looked like on the outage map. I don't know what happened there. It wasn't too long though, luckily. Although it never usually is, but that hasn't happened for a long time. Yeah. It was okay weekend. Sort of. But it is over now, so we must play games. We must. Wait, I want to be on this side. I played a tiny bit of this on the weekend. Did just like a couple of quests, a couple of little side quests. And looked around a little bit, did a little bit of an explore. What did you do when the power went out? Well, I sat at my computer thinking, what the fuck do I do? I was going to go to the shops instead of just sitting around in the dark. And then the power came on, so I did go to the shops anyway, but I also didn't really have enough time to decide on anything else. It was fixed before I knew it. The worst, yeah. My throat is hurting a little bit. Oh no, Sheldon. I hope you don't get sick. Don't forget to gargle some salty water. It does actually help a lot. Yeah. It was unfortunate though. I mean, I'm kind of glad the power wasn't out longer than it was, but I was in one of those moods where I already wasn't really sure what to do with myself, you know? So like, having no power, I couldn't even just sit at my computer and be a potato. I need a kiss to fix me. From Amu, of course. Of course. What else could fix you? Nothing. What is that over there? I don't remember what that is. Still not sure. Is that always there? Must be always there. Alright, so just a little recap. We have a couple of quests that we need to do. We have to go to an island that I haven't been to. We've still got a whole island to explore. I didn't go there. I was flying around. I said I played a little bit on the weekend. I was flying around looking at stuff. Then I saw this massive island. I'm like, whoa, place I haven't been. And then I realized that it was the main story stuff. And I'm like, okay, I won't go there. So I haven't. I hope you guys can cure each other. It'd be very romantic. We also have, I think it's a side quest. Don't know The High Confessor gave me a quest to do. So it's an important quest, I guess, but I don't think it's main story related. While I was looking around for stuff, I went to a spot which turned out to be the location of the quest. I didn't realize it because I'd already been there. It was a place that I'd already been. I was mostly looking around for places that I had been to but couldn't like open. I didn't meet like the checker at the time to get into the place. So that's why I went there, and it turned out it was the quest. So I got a little bit of dialogue when I got there, which I will try to remember what they said so that I can reiterate. Where's my ship? Where is my ship? Was I not on my ship when I loaded in? Where was I? I'm still grinding leagues on OSRS to get the dragon rank. Still. When you say still, how long has it been? Alright, maybe we should just pull it back to my ship because I don't remember where I parked it. Where am I? Oh. Why is my ship here? Never mind. Few weeks. Sounds like a long time. Are you enjoying it a little bit? Or is it just kind of tedious? Let's do this little side quest first, I think. I have to make one of the in-game choices that is not a nice decision to make. But I think the problem is that there's at least 2 achievements, maybe 3 achievements tied to decisions that I make here. So I have to do both things. So even if one of them seems like objectively the better choice, I have to do both of the choices anyway. So okay, so there's betray. I think there's the betray one. And then there is perform the High Confessor's dirty work. I'm guessing that those are the 2 achievements. So because I've been doing union, I've been making union safe choices, I'm gonna continue to just do that. And then when I play this game again, which I'm pretty sure I will do, I will make the other choice next time. I think I'll do like a pure like make all of the god-friendly choices next time. Some are tedious, but overall is okay. Well, that's alright then. At least you got something motivating to do. Been lacking that feeling a little bit lately. So when I came here before, that ghost lady that we've been talking to was here. And my quest is to come here and kill a little godlet. But the ghost was like, no, you can't do it. They're my friend. Please, don't set them free instead. So I've got to make a tough choice. Instinctively, I would set them free. That's what I would do. But, as I said, we're going to be nasty. And we're going to do what the High Confessor told us to do. Sadly. I don't know if that means Ghost Lady will hate us now, but hopefully not. I think we still have quests for her. She has asked you to meet her at the wreckage of the Black Goblin. So we still have a quest. We still have a quest to continue to follow her around and get her backstory. So I think even if we make her mad here, like by not freeing the godlet, hopefully she still wants to talk to us. I could always do this quest next. Let me just quickly see if it has any effect on what order I do things in. Probably not. I think maybe it would. Most of the quests so far haven't had a huge impact on the gameplay. They're more like a bit of lore, and then it's over. Okay, so here we have our little friend. I don't know what the point of this hole is. It's kind of scary. The godlet emits a soft, sad sound that seems to echo through your bones. Her name is Danu. In the Middle Ages, she was a patron god of a powerful kingdom, a prophet who could predict and change the fate of empires. But after the God War, she was just my friend. My parents had been charged with keeping her safe from the Inquisition. Danu was grateful and taught me how to master my sophistry, how to read the threads of possibility that spill from all things and catch glimpses of likely futures. When Vela found me and I became a dark star, I left Danu here with charms and signs for protection. Even now, in this form, I still look over her. Seems like you didn't keep her that safe. Why does the High Confessor want her dead? Because she means a lot to me, to her. It's a test of loyalty. What does the ghost and the High Confessor have in common? I am the ghost of the dark star Kaya. Kaya? I was born of the trauma she felt when she fell to her doom in the mutiny. But Kaya did not die. Her heart still beats. Her heart still beats. She was tortured for months by the Inquisition, driven to madness with unspeakable tools and devices, and then, when they were done with her, they threw her in a cipher-insulated cell. For the first time in her life, she could not hear the language of the cosmos. I think it's the same person. I think that's what they're saying right now. The High Confessor and this ghost are the same person. I think the High Confessor's crimes and treasonous behavior is why she's in the coffin, is because she was a dark star. But she didn't actually die. She just kind of died, I guess. And a spirity ghost was made. Not an actual ghost, but like a magic ghost, I guess. Hey Panic, welcome in. How are you today? I thought Mimyh timed me out because I couldn't talk anymore. What do you mean? Why am I going to sleep? When couldn't you talk? Who is that handsome donut with the monocle? Who is that? Impeccable fashion. My 7 TV extension removed the chat button. Oh, that's really weird. I actually uninstalled 7TV. I was using BTTV, I think. That's you? Wow, nice choices. How are you, fan? There's BTTV lets you select 7TV emotes, so I was using that to have the emotes without having to put up with 7TV's dog shit extension. Should be fixed now. They break things way too often. I can't deal with it. Alright. Bakea? I feel like that's not how you pronounce this. It was like being deprived of air. Not that I can know for sure, because we were already separate. Whatever they did to me, to Kea in those years, turned her into the High Confessor you know. So wait, you're the ghost of the High Confessor? The High Confessor's past ghost? You're thinking that we seem like completely different people. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Listen, stranger, the Kea in the coffin, she's but a shadow of her former self, a shriveled corpse who barely clings to life. This godlet is the last remnant of who she once was. If you kill Danu here, there will be nothing left to Kea, nothing but a ghost. Kill the godlet, free the godlet, leave. Fuck. Fuck. I mean, I know I already said what I was going to do, but it doesn't make it more enjoyable to do it. They're making me make a choice that is objectively bad. Objectively, like, the bad choice. What if our ghost friend disappears after I do it? Surely not, right? Can't disappear. That would make no sense. Why can I never remember how to spell ghost? I don't know what it is about that word. It slips me up every time. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I have an achievement to do it. I have to do it. But the game doesn't let you... It does let you save. But I feel like the game would auto-save. Should we try and save and then reload? Is that worth doing, do you think? Probably not. The game auto-saves all the time. Besides, we need to see what things are like after we make a decision. Wait, I went up there to save and then I didn't. Saving. You only have one save file, so you kind of can't just like have multiple saves going. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry. You approach the goblet with a void knife. The being shrieks, an alien ethereal noise that seems to resound through all your senses. See, it just saved. Doomed. Doomed to be a terrible person. You plunge the dagger into its throat. A pained wail seems to reverberate through your very being, and both the goblet and the knife dissipate into nothingness. The ghost of Kea shrieks, an awful cry that descends into sobs. Stranger, she wipes away ethereal tears. So you choose the life of an Inquisition puppet then. So be it. I won't desert you. Unlike that High Confessor, I don't hold grudges, and what's at stake here is too important. But know that my faith in you has been shattered, stranger. Now leave me. Oh, it's still there. That's kind of weird, isn't it? I knew I wouldn't be able to reload. So she's going to continue to talk to us. so that we can finish the quest that we have, but she hates us now, so that's unfortunate. Although I guess it's a little deserved. Seems a little unjustified to kill it. Like, I don't think, unless you wanted achievements, I don't think you would ever choose that option, right? It's set up to be objectively a bad choice. Alright, so this is the island that we haven't been to yet. It's quite big. And parking the ship is so weirdly difficult. Just changed my mind about something. I don't know what's on this island, but I feel like I want to have all my buffs going. Really difficult to position yourself properly on the ship. Kind of hard to tell where your anchor is. All right. I finally managed to get the outlaws friendly with me. I can't remember what I did. I think I just gave them a bunch of gauntlets. I think the little gauntlet guys, the ones that are in the shell things, I think they respawn after a period of time. I was able to get a few more in places that I'm pretty sure I'd already been. So I finally managed to be friends. I don't think I can recover my Wiccans though. I think they're gonna hate me forever. That's okay though. Can't win them all. If all I get for it is one Delusion skull thing, I don't think it's a huge problem. Park the ship. Yep, do it. Right. New island. Give me that. Pretty big island. And there's some enemies here. Some new enemies. They look kind of scary. Wait, unseen device. Here we go. Get away from me, you scary monster. Oh god. It's really strong and scary. Get away, get away. Oh god, please don't kill me. Sometimes I feel like I should have gone all in on bows instead. I need to find the rest of the switches. Probably over there. How did that miss? I missed twice. You gotta be kidding. Nope. Hmm. Scared. Ah, that was the wrong spell. I got a, how many can I summon? Not enough mana. Got a bunch of accessories that let me summon extra skeletons. So I tested it out, and it turns out that they're not really worth it. They get stuck on stuff too much. Their damage is okay, but they're kind of janky. See how slow they are? They're just kind of shit. Not worth it. Fortunately. Oh my god, spells miss. These things are huge. I don't find their other switches. Hmm. Ow! Must be up here. What? There isn't anything up here. Okay. God. How is there nothing here? The switches for doors are usually pretty close by. You know what we should be doing? We should be putting our silly accessory on that helps us find stuff. Usually it's not that hard to find things though. Alright, let's go back and look. Maybe it's it's right back at the beginning. Oh, literally. That's not the only one. But it's kind of silly that there was a one right next to the door that I didn't see. They blend in a lot. Must be one up here. Not sure these accessories even helping. Silly. Alright. Hmm. Hey, Stillwell, welcome in. How are you? I've got no idea where this thing is. No idea. Never mind. Look how much it blends in with the rock. Crazy. It's so close. They were so close to the door. Why was I walking so far away? God. I feel like I should have seen that. Seriously. The glasses didn't help at all. That's not... There's literally no way that was only for that. Can't be. It was so obvious. Do you think so? Is that my skeleton? That's not my skeleton. Oh wait, yes it is. Hee. Can't believe how close it was. Alright. It kind of feels like a shortcut. Like if I die, I can run through here instead of through the area where the enemies are. I think that's what that is supposed to be for. But I don't plan on dying, so it's redundant. I have died a few times recently, but only because I keep jumping off stuff and killing myself. As you do. Where's the music game? Ouch. Little tired. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm holding in there. I opened Satisfactory back up last night. I haven't played it for... God, I can't remember when it was that we played it. A long time. But I kind of had like a hankering for a bit of crafting, base building, but it didn't feel like a lot of effort. Just wanted to kind of chill. So I turned off the enemy hostility so I could just run around and look at stuff. But I only played it for like an hour or something, so I didn't really get anything done. But I might give that a bit of a play in the evenings. I decided to start a new factory though. Kind of can't remember how to... I feel like the problem with games like Satisfactory, by the time you get to the point where you sort of understand what your base needs to be, the way it needs to be set up, it becomes too much effort to unbuild it all. What did that just turn on? What did I do there? I wish it was easier to unbuild everything and rebuild it. So much effort. Come on, just open the damn door. Open. Open, I say. Fine, fine. Put my dumb hood on. It's typical. So typical. You lower the difficulty of the lock and then you get a fucking 6. What did I turn on? A large breaker-like switch is set into a console before you. The whole thing and the HUD around it seems to have been put together from a haphazard, if impressive, selection of parts which are now showing their age. Click the switch. The switch is stiff, moving only with a grinding sound. When it thuds back into the device, there is no immediate change anywhere around you. Well... Maybe there's another device I need to turn on? Somewhere? Can you stop fucking boxing me in? There must be another thing somewhere. No, I don't think so. What was it all for? What did that do? Hey, now that it's shut off, there is nothing further to be done. Alright, I must have lockpicked or charmed a door that I could have used a switch to turn off before. No idea what any of this was for. I wonder if I messed something up. Can you do that? Can you even mess something up? Oh my god. Alright, where am I going? There's a lot of those little buildings everywhere, by the looks of it. Another door. Oh, there's another building at the back. Alright, open. Oh shit. I actually broke a door down. That never happens. Desert key. A worn-looking key that seems to have been beaten into shape from a piece of scrap metal. Found on a distant island. I wonder if that could be for the skull. Door thing. That's a lot of butterflies. I'm kind of afraid. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Holy shit. Run away, run away. I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough magic. Where am I? See what I mean about the skeletons? Where even are they? Who knows? Alright. That's this insane amount of butterflies. Maybe I could just run past them? Just keep missing. Gotta juke him. God. I died. I actually died. Unbelievable. I didn't think I would ever die to enemies. Have I died to enemies before? Way too many butterflies. They do so much damage, and their attack is like semi-homing in. Hey Josie, welcome in. Very difficult to avoid. Maybe we should put our armor on. Spellcast. Yeah, it feels like no matter what I do to increase my spell damage, it still feels underwhelming. Yeah, how cool is my sword? I kind of wish that I didn't bother with magic. It doesn't seem to be very good. I should be like just... I had like every... or not, maybe not every. I had like all of the best things to increase my... I forgot this ring on. Increase my magic damage, and it still just doesn't really help. Oh, both these rings look the same, but they're different. It's confusing. Doesn't seem to be worth wearing. Minor increases. There's probably a better version of that ring somewhere.
44 rings to put on. Do you have enough fingers and hands?
That's a lot of rings. Thank you, Severus. Thank you, Severus. See if this works off the top of my head. Should we give this ring a try? Critical cast. Supposedly can give me a powerful magic attack every now and then. These enemies haven't actually respawned. Okay. Where was the butterfly hill? Let's, even though the skeletons are crap. Summon one anyway. Maybe they will be smart and they'll run up the hill and they'll aggro the butterflies and I can run away. Critical spell! Critical spell! Bam, bam, bam! I'm not sure those skeletons are doing anything. No, they're stuck in a wall. Oh, lol. You know, the critical spell chance seems to be... Shit. Those butterflies hurt way more than they should. Critical spell seems to be a pretty high percentage. Like 30% maybe. Nice. Hypnotic brooch. This seems to just be a little knot of twigs and faded flowers until you find you can't look away from it, entranced by its appearance. Others find it enticing to you and will fall under your entice spell for longer than usual. Maybe I should entice a butterfly and just instantly win the game. Oh god, just jump scared by my own skeletons. Alright, we're getting there. I don't know how to get over here. Wait, I see. More butterflies. Let's equip our, what would we take off? Let's take off the skeleton thing. It does not work. Now, I have a lot of accessories that improve my entice, I believe. I think I do. When persuading others with charm. No, that's not it. Do I have more than one? Amulet that leeches health when attacking enemy. I wonder how much health. Could be worth it. Alright, maybe there's no ring. Charm. No, it's not charm, it's entice. Immune to poison. Growing your health to increase your attack damage. I think I tried that and it was not worth it. I think. I guess there's only the flower. Let's go try it out. Let's see how long entice works for. It worked. I'm scared that the butterfly is attacking me. Can't tell. Ouch. I'm not entirely... I think the butterfly is not my friend. No, the butterfly is definitely not my friend. I don't think Entice lasts very long, even with the flowers on. It's just another disappointment. I think it's kind of silly. There are lots of there's lots of things to increase your mana. You need 85 charm. How do I not? Oh, I need to put my hat on. Hold on. There's a lot of things to increase your mana pool, but you're still restoring your mana with a really, really low mana potion that restores like a piddly amount. Always. Hey Pocha, welcome in. How are you? Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed the streams. How come I'm allowed to have 3 skeletons? Let's summon here. Why not? Alright, whatever. I don't... See, look how much mana I get back from a potion. It's so silly. This ring allows mana to regenerate based on the wearer's regen stat. My regen is really low because I don't have any points in strength. So that's probably not ideal. Let's see how well it regens. Oh god, it's so slow. So slow. What is my regen like? Where is my regen? 35. Wait, where's regen? Increase regen rate. Actually, I thought regen was tied to might, but it's tied to persona. Does that mean if I have higher chance? No, you can't increase your persona with accessories. You can only increase the stats. I guess, man, I really don't think at this point in the game it would be so bad if my mana regen rate was a little OP. I think that would be acceptable. Why the butterflies make a weird crunchy step sound. Doesn't seem like there's anything up here. They dry? Yeah, apparently. We need to go over here. Oh, God. skeletons are so bad. Oh, it's another one of those levers. I wonder if it's related to the other one. Something has changed. Oh. Can't just be the door, surely. Why are you cutting me off? Alright, let's do it again. Click switch. Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh, add time. To face fell in the cradle, you'll need to upgrade the cutter. You found a desert island to the south of the Honoric Isles where an ancient Emberian ship has run aground, and you have flicked 2 switches that have disabled the wreck's security system. You should search inside. Oh, I was doing something that I had to do. I had no idea. Well, that's good. Alright, I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom while my ad is playing. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm ready now.
Alright, here we go. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die instantly. She poured it right on top of the floor. I was not ready. Oh, he's away. Hey there.
Where could he have vanished? He must be here somewhere.
Ew! What's the problem, Fana? You look worried.
That fucker must have fired from here. He's probably fled already. So fucking
Oh, what the fuck? Now that's a pee-pee. I got it! I did it! Steal? Oh fuck! I'm hunted in the king's forest. What is? It was fair game. I literally. Okay, all right. Panic. I can't remember how to remove my shield. How do I remove my shield? I'm gonna die. Okay. No! Someone help me! Ah! I couldn't remember the button. I couldn't remember. Damn it! I couldn't remember under pressure. Fuck. Oh. Oh, fuck me. I can't. I'm so stupid. What You're supposed to tell me your attacks so that I know how to kill you? Oh, I did the thing. I did the thing. You start a lot of sentences with I forgot. What do you remember? I remembered to unmute today. I remembered to open tit. Actually, no. Never mind. I remembered to unmute today. I reconnected my my model. I had a power out. I had a power out in the area today.
What? Eh? Huh?
I must be mad.
Go to hell!
Fuck! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Thank you for waiting. Okay. Where are we? The path that way, and there's a path this way. Maybe we go this way. Oh no. Butterflies. Ouch. Oh, my archer skeleton has a sword at short range. Oh no. That's fine. It has a lock. Seems kind of silly that strength requirements are so rarely the only way to open a door. Okay. Oh, there's a mine down there. A big ship. Activated elsewhere. cold today. God killer. I just noticed that my skeletons have got all different names. I wonder why. Activate. This has got to be good. And increase the tribute. Damaged Emberian helm. Wow. Cracked and incomplete, it may be, but you can tell at once that this helm is Emberian. Part of the legendary Panoplies, worn by those long dead warriors during their conquest of the world and its inferior civilization. Boosts all skills slightly. Interesting. I wonder how much slightly is. 30 armor. Poor. Common. Why would it be poor? Can I take my armor off? All stats slightly. It seems gone up by about 5 or 6 points. Yeah, it's gone up by about 5 points. That's not bad. 30 armor. But this has got 20 defense on it. All stats. Let's use it anyway. I wonder if it can be... It probably can't be upgraded at all. I wonder where I get the other piece from. Oh, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe inside the ship I can get the chest piece. Hey Dollar, welcome in. How are you? Oh, he does not care. Oh no, he killed my skeleton. Eh. Did I win? In regards to your fashion. In regards to fashion, yes, I think you might have won, but in terms of battle, no, I don't think so. Wait, this is what the key was for. That's a shame. How are you this evening, regardless of time? This evening, regardless of time, I'm not bad. I do not feel refreshed from my weekend, unfortunately, but I have high hopes for next weekend. Every time I have an average weekend, I think about the next weekend maybe being better. Fingers crossed. It's Memorial Day weekend, so you have an extra day. Yes, of course. I can't wait for Memorial Day. I will let my boss know that I will not be in. I do not know where I'm going. How do I get up higher? Have I been over there? Yes. Yes, I have. I am lost. I am lost. Do not know. Our donuts need better clothes options. How about cool jeans jacket? Yeah, I could try and do that. It's not a bad idea. We do need a few more clothes. Clothes are a little bit harder. Take a lot longer to make. I don't have very good sewing skills. Thank you for understanding. I was working on some clues though. No one can be as amazing IRL as you seem. True. Oh. Pit stop. Oh, you do not look well. We're going streaking. Thank you for the watch streak. I appreciate it. Good one to you. Have a nap. Alright. Another skull. I have a notepad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I tried to do the skull quest on the weekend, or at least look into it, and one of them was on this island which I hadn't been to, so obviously I couldn't find it. But I think I might have found them all now. There was one that I couldn't find that I looked up. I wanted to know how many there were so I could know if I was even close to finding them all. And I had missed one. And I also forgot that there was one on the island where you start the quest. But I did find... Oh wait, there was one other one that I couldn't remember where it was. I had seen it a few times, but I couldn't remember. I too have a notepad. You do? Okay, cool. Maybe we'll do this quest in a little bit then, because we found all of them probably. The face that peers through a straggle of hair is a picture of incomprehension and suspicion, suddenly breaking into an unexpected gap-toothed smile of amazement. Come closer there. I'm hardly going to kill the first conversation partner I've had in 30 years. Let me look at you. You are real, aren't you? Not another entropic discharge of the sphere. That's the first time I've ever been accused of that. I'm real, are you? Say nothing as you approach. No, I'm not going to say nothing. Well, you certainly wouldn't be the first case of it. Still, you seem real. So do I, most of the time. My name is Rasmussen. Rasmussen? Probably Rasmussen. As he comes closer, you can see that Rasmussen's clothing, ragged as it is, was once a resplendent set of old Emberian robes. Or rather, many sets, now seemingly all patched and darned together in a single, bizarre ensemble. Rasmussen. Are you sure you're not some entropic discharge? I might be, actually. It's possible. Definitely feel like some sort of discharge. Rasmussen. You can't say that to me. Like meow, but Mimyh. You think it is? You think that's how you say it? How do you know? Is this a HR complaint? Yes, write it down, please. Dolo said rude things to me. You really are real. I was so sure we were going all to die out before anyone came back. Who exactly is dying out? We, the Rasmussen clan. Musen. My ancestors, the ones who built the ship. you've no doubt spotted right on top of us here. That's the name of a university in the US. Really? Weird. I thought we were all going to die out before anyone came back. What is this place? This is, well, it doesn't really have a name. This is just where we ended up. I thought we were all going to die out before anyone came back. Why do you keep saying that? We've been here for how long exactly? Oh, going on 40 years now, since my parents died. I think that's right, at least. It's a bit hard to keep track. We've been here, the family, I mean, since everything really, long before I was born. I thought we were all going to die. Stop, oh, I've got to stop reading that sentence. They crashed here and they didn't leave for some reason. They couldn't leave, or they didn't leave. I'm looking for an engine, a sphere, I was told. You know? You know about it? Knowledge still endures. Yes, yes, indeed. I should ask how you found me, I suppose, but I have so many more interesting questions. So many things I've heard about the world out there. How would he have heard anything? Unless people were coming here. My grandfather told me you all live inside giant mushrooms. Don't they get a bit smelly? Do you still have snakes? I always wanted a pet snake. But where are my manners? Excuse me, it's been 30 years since I needed them. My questions can wait. You must have questions for me. I was trying to explain to you, wasn't I? This is our home. It was never meant to be, but the Rasmussens, I'm sorry, I don't understand. You have to explain. Gladly. Well, now my eight greats grandmother was an engineer, an impossibly good one. When she was young, she became convinced that some terrible cataclysm was coming, and she built a ship to take us away. A new engine that could outrun the destruction. It almost worked. We escaped, but though the engine was a wonder, something went wrong with the steering. And instead of getting all the way away, the ship crashed here. My ancestors scavenged from the ship, tore it to pieces, and reassembled it. Used the engine for protection instead of propulsion. If we could fry any big ship that got near, and after a while they just stopped trying. Most likely people got scared until now. And so we've been here ever since. Just us, and now I'm the only one. The only one at all. The last Rasmussen. Why did they attack everyone? Why did they stay here? And why is he the only one? I guess there wasn't that many of them. Kind of weird though. I have been hoping that someone might come while I still could speak with them. I imagine you want to know more about the engine though. The engine is revolutionary. It still works, you know. I'm the only one maintaining it now, but I don't know what I'm maintaining it for anymore. In any case, the engine works. It's up there, but up in the wreck of the ship, though without anything to do, it just puts out more and more energy. But you could remove it if you wanted. That's what you came for, isn't it? Why would he want me to remove the thing he's been taking care of his whole life? It's kind of weird. Don't worry. I know you didn't come here just to listen to me. The sphere is up above, but you won't be able to reach it just like that. It puts out too much energy to get close to it, but there is a way to shut it off. 2 switches elsewhere on the island. I already did this. Separate from each other. Fail-safes. If you can switch them both, the sphere will disconnect. You'll be able to get it out, move it. You really don't mind if I remove it? What will happen to you? What, you think I'm going to stop you? You think I could even try? In any case, what is it doing here now? Protecting me from what? And when I'm gone, it will protect nothing at all. No, much better that it goes back to its original purpose. If you could switch them both, the sphere will disconnect. I already did that. I found those already. They're both shut off. He smiles a little sadly. I suspected as much. Forgive an old man his little conversational indulgence, will you? I just wanted to hear another's voice for a while. You can go now up into the ship. The sphere is there. Goodbye. I think we should take him with us as like a pet. He's clearly pretty lonely. He's even pooping in a bucket. It was really sad. I feel like if you were alone for this long, you'd be mad. Complete your map of the Honor Isles. Let's go. Map complete. Map completed. Funny, I actually... I think I got every landmark before I got the map completed. Although, I don't know where we are right now. Oh, here we are. So far away. Okay. Hit a loading pocket. Alright. Probably there are enemies. Can't tell what kind of enemies they are. I've seen these before. They've already boxed me in. Open. Something has changed. Oh shit. Don't give up. One of my skeletons is called Don't Give Up. So encouraging. Charm. I think my buff has worn off, so I don't think I'm close. Nope, I'm not remotely close without that buff. 10 strength. Oh man, we gotta get in there. Shit, we're gonna have to come back with our buff on. Just annoying. 30 charm. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh. I have so much more, charm than I expect to have. No. I guess I did just put another point in it. Clockwork ore. I already had a clockwork ore. Oh well. Now I have 2. Oh shit. Oh dear. Oh my god. Yeah, by my own dumb skeletons. Why is this room locked? There's nothing in here. Ooh, the sphere. What do you mean it's locked? What? Whatever. Whatever. Touch the sphere. Your face fell in the cradle. You'll need to upgrade the cutter. On a desert island, you found an Emberian Rasmussen sphere, which should allow the cutter to bypass the cradle's protective force field. You should return to the High Confessor with what you've found. Time to upgrade our little ship. Not our personal ship, but the one that we flew and crashed. Way out. Oh, this must be the door that was locked from the other side. Alright, it's time to go home. Ooh, broke my legs. The force field is down. So that's what the sphere was doing. Creating a force field. Do we need the wheelchair again? Yeah, I think so. I am buckled. Anything on top of the ship? I think we need to land on the ship and have a look. Does not seem to be anything. But all right, we did it. Now asked you to meet her at the wreckage of the Black Goblin airship, which drifts to the northwest of the Clockwork Kingdom. Wreckage of the Black Goblin airship. North? Northwest? Where are we? Skeleton God. Wait, there's a cave door there. Did we go through that? Northwest of the Clockwork Kingdom. I have no idea where she wants me to go. Just to the northwest. Alright, let's just go have a look. Beep. it's this over here. No. No, this can't be it. Did I go in this cave? Oh shit. That's not the smell that I thought it was. Ow, I'm dying. Please don't kill me. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a mirror here. Where's that? The merchant guy. I already know this. There's still a door on this island that I don't know how to open. It needs a key, but I don't know where I get the key from. It is a mystery key. Should we do the... What time is it? I've got like an hour or so. Where is the ship that they're talking about? They said drifting the northwest of the Clockwork Kingdom. Alright. Black Goblin airship. Hold on. Look like. I need to look at a video real quick. Wait! Actually, I think I know. I think I know where that is. It's not, it was the crashed ship that's on a little island somewhere over here. Not sure if the description of where this is accurate. I guess kind of. How am I supposed to know this is the area though? There she is. Alright, we are... Yeah, well, I guess. I don't know if I call this northwest. I guess technically it was very just west to me though. And it's also the wreckage of the black... Well, it doesn't drift, but it is a wreckage. This pile of junk was once the most fearsome pirate ship of the Sky Realms, the Black Goblin. Merchants from Puria to Al Asfra feared its volley of cipher-inscribed cannonballs. The Union Navy paid us a fortune to headhunt its captain. In the end, we got the coin and the ship. Few dared cross the Dark Stars after that. How did you win the ship battle? We were going up against a galleon with a tiny schooner. We had 2 guns, they had 20 pierside. By anyone's measure, it was pure suicide. But I've always had a certain knack for foresight. I knew they would commit their starboard, so we had the better of them. Before they knew it, we had one of our guns pointed straight at their rear, but this was not any old gun, it was one of Caxton Frost's cannons. A single blast from that thing tore straight through the whole ship, setting it ablaze. In the confusion, our boarding party was on deck. We were 8 against 100, but with a few words from the Duchess, they found their swords to be awfully heavy. Well, they cut through swathes of them, carving a path to their captain. By the time Vela had her sword at his neck, he had soiled himself. The ship was ours, and that night we got so plastered from their stores of rum, I accidentally exploded a silk slug, that poor thing. But what went wrong? After the Black Goblin came the Blinding Light, a mercenary company with a galleon of impressive... Company with a galleon is impressive, but a god war fortress none could best us. But it was around then that Vela and Orlaith stumbled upon a map, deep in some Emberian ruin. It told of the cradle, buried far below the Underlands, which held the power to change everything. Vela was always ambitious. We thought she really could build her fantasy. A heaven of her own making, but now she was speaking of something else entirely. She wanted to become a god, to change the very fabric of reality. Why? To what end? She claims that she would right all the world's wrongs, balance the scales, so that common folk can live like nobles and rulers no longer lust for war. What happened next? The crew was split. Some were eager to follow her to the Underlands, especially if it would make them more rich. But many of us thought she had crossed into madness. Her fame had twisted to infamy, and even the Inquisition now considered us criminals. From infancy, I had learned to listen to the language of the cosmos. Cipher flows through all things. Its grammar and syntax weave through our bodies and dreams alike. To change these rules, for me, would be bigger heresy than slaying 1,000 gods. So when Orlaith raised her sword against Vela and stirred the crew of the Black Goblin to mutiny, I was willing to spill my own blood for the cause. And spill it I would. Now you should approach her on the ship's bow so she can finish her tale. Ship's bow? Finish her tale. In truth, I knew the Black Goblin stood no chance against a God War fortress. Blinding Light's guns tore through our hull in moments, leaving us sinking toward the clouds. Through the smoke and the chaos, I saw Vela board our ship. She was furious. Her and Orlaith were like sisters. She couldn't take the betrayal. Through the haze of battle, I saw their blades clash, and I saw Orlaith, her defense broken, hurled from the side of the ship. And then a crash like I've never felt before. The ship had run aground. When I came to, in this very spot, Vela stood overhead, staring right at me. I was bloody wounded, but Vela just turned and walked away. It was at that moment I was born. this spectral echo of my former self. I tried to scream, I tried to cry, but I could not yet learn how to coalesce into a body, a shape. So I watched my corporeal body, my former self, lie there, barely clinging to life. I watched the Inquisition agents arrive, and I saw her scream as they dragged her away. I watched as they threw her in a cell, and their instruments of agony tore into her flesh. I watched as her will broke, and she spilled every secret she knew. I watched as they destroyed her. Does that mean another version of you still lives? We just did that quest. So is it revenge you're after? I'm so sorry. What will I say? I'll just say I'm sorry. Spare no tears for me, stranger. I have long abandoned self-pity. Does that mean another version still lives? She grins. Of course, stranger. It's only in those old fairy tales of the Middle Ages that one has to die to become a ghost. In fact, you're well acquainted with my corporeal self. She winks. I'm sure you can figure it out too. So it's revenge. When I saw Vela standing over me, in that moment of my creation, it was not hatred I felt. It was heartbreak. For I loved her, stranger. I loved her dearly, and suddenly I saw all those possible futures I had scryed. All those joyous fantasies just melt away. The Vela I saw was the Vela I had always feared. So no, stranger, I seek no revenge. I hold no hatred in my heart, if I can be said to have one at all. She closes her eyes. I just want this all to stop. I want to see her smile again. Thanks for the story. I'm glad you listened, stranger. Soon enough you'll face Vela again, and now you may have one single advantage over her. You may understand her. You know... I wish I'd finished this quest before I went down, because I would have been able to maybe have different dialogue with her. Is that the chick from Blade Runner? Probably not, but I don't know. Do you think so? I don't think it is. Could be a reference, maybe. I don't know. Possibly. Okay, now what do we do? Let's go to the Confessor with our sphere and tell her what happened with the quest that she gave us. And then we'll do the treasure hunt quest. It'll only take a few minutes, I think. He's on the ship up here. Is this our ship? Yeah, this is our ship. I think I can land here. I think. I don't know what's wrong with me. I always go past the spell that I want at least 5 times. Alright. This is the ghost's actual body. So it seems as though you have secured all the necessary components, Confessor. Basalt informs me that the cutter is ready. This will be your final mission, for after this I will declare your penitence fulfilled. You will be free to roam the Sky Realms once more. But I wanted to offer you a place here, in this tribunal, if you wish to serve the Inquisition alongside me. I'd gladly join the Inquisition. I'd rather find my own path. I despise the institution. I'd sooner see it burn. Hands are bloody cold. What do I want to say? I don't think she wants to be... She doesn't like the Inquisition either. Is there an achievement tied to this at all? I don't think so. Have a look. I'm only missing a few achievements now. And they're all story related. No, I don't think there's an achievement. I'd gladly join. Do we gladly join? Join? What's this quest that I'm doing? I don't know. There's a main story. Old friend. Did that. This isn't a side quest. You know, I don't think it matters. It's okay. Let's just say we'll join. That is good to hear, Confessor. You will make an exceptional agent. But back to the task at hand. You will assemble your strike team for the final assignment. You will approach the cradle in the cutter and fight your way through Vela's defenses. We've seen no sight of abhorrent behavior from the cradle, so we can only assume the Vela has not yet awakened the creature within. You must kill her before she can do any harm. Okay. Kill her. Why not capture? Actually, I want to help her. Okay. Wait. I think there's maybe 3 different outcomes with Vela. I think we can capture her. I think we can kill her. And I think we can join her. Maybe. I know we can fight her. You can convince her to stand down. That might be early on, though. I think you can convince her to stand down or you can fight her. Maybe you can't join her. Best Vela in single combat. I wonder if we'd be able to. Okay. Just get to the cutter docked with the cradle, and the rest of your team will begin the assault. Expect fierce resistance. Sacrifices may be necessary. We may not all meet again. But know this, I have come to respect you, Confessor. I trust that when it comes to it, you will do the right thing. I have another quest to turn in. I have a report that the godlet is dead. She sighs. Thank you, Confessor. I found she slams a mechanical limb in the ground. I do not want to hear the details, Confessor. I'm grateful for your assistance, and that is all. She lets the silence hang, but as you turn to leave, except for one thing, that damned ghost, was she there? She was there. Should I say that she hinted that you're the same person? I definitely want her to elaborate. I'm going to say that. Ghosts are nothing but vestiges of trauma, singed upon reality. She is but an echo of my former self, trapped in naivety and idealism. When I sailed with Vela, I wanted to use my Wiccan magic to heal this broken world. I thought there was always a compromise to be found. But it took months of Inquisition torture and many more confined in an anti-cipher chamber for my shattered mind to see the truth. There is only one thing. Myself and that spirit agree on. That Vela must be stopped. But only I have the guts to see it through. She breaks into a coughing fit that settles into wheezing. We did the right thing, Confessor. We are doing the right thing. Alright, we got the achievement for being a nasty pasty and killing the poor little toddler. Let's save. Have a nap. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna do the where am I? We're gonna do the quest to find all the little skulls. I don't think I can get to my ship from here. And then we'll do the final quest. I don't know how long that quest will take, but we do have a little extra time today, so I think we can get it. I think we can get it done. Alright, where was that island? Got my notepad open. Here it is. We have to find 10 skulls to open this door. I think it's 10. So activate the lever. You feel a sudden sense of urgency. We have a time limit, and I think it's about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes or something. So we've done one. I remember where they all are. There an island with the... Oh, there is one. There's one over here. I'll do this one first. This one, I don't know if I would have found this one by myself, to be honest. Maybe. It's a bit hard to find. It's a bit ridiculous, actually. This was like the only one that I didn't naturally come across. All of the others are kind of in your path as you're playing, but that one's really just out of the way. You kind of have to see as you're flying over that there's something underneath, but depending on which angle you come in at, you just wouldn't see it. Like if you're coming in from slightly above it, you just can't see that. I don't know why they made that one so hard. Alright, next one. Yeah, this one's pretty hard to land on. Maybe I should take the mirror instead. And to land up there. Actually, I don't know if there's a door. I can land. Done it before. Oh, you nailed it. Okay. That's an amount. Let me do Academy. Alright. Alright, how many have I done now? I should have been counting. I've got my notepad open, but I'm not checking it off or anything. Alright, we've done my house. Hourly break starting? Not now. Break. I'm busy. Stairs? Okay, need some water. We need to go to... I think the last one will be in the Clockwork Kingdom. Yeah. I don't think we'll run out of time. I don't think you can go much faster. Excuse me. Alright. I think there's only one left. I don't know where I am. Alright, we need to go... I don't know where stairs are. Where's this? Oh, here, over here. That should be the last one. Oh, fuck. I have to get back there? Let's take a mushroom under the thing. Fresh Ship Island. Oh, right. There's one on the island that we went to today with that crazy old man. Where's that island? That's not it. Fuck. God, I hope we've got enough time left. At least we can sail there now. The thing's down. We should have time. I think we've got time. It hasn't been very long. This should be the last one. God, I'm lagging like... Wait, hold on, where am I? Almost had it. Alright, let's just, there we go, that should be good. Nailed it. Alright, last one. We did it! On a small island to the northwest, an adventurer tasked you with opening an ancient door. You activated all the crystal skulls before the time ran out and should now return to the island to open the door. Yippee! I wonder what's in there. Maybe this is where you get the Emberian chest armor from. Hey Artie, welcome in. I was very, very focused. I had a time limit. Is this the island? No, it's too big. I feel like this is where you get the chest piece from, right? It makes sense. This guy said that he would take whatever's in there and then he would give me a reward. So I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. He's already in there? Best record. Oh, there's a timer. Is that 7 minutes 31 seconds or must be what it is? Or I would try to beat the timer. Seems unnecessary. The adventurer yells furiously. I may beat that record. Yeah, I may probably would. Squidge it. Typhus crap. Son of a silk slug. Confound it all. He wanted gold. What's the matter? The treasure. It's a bloody IOU. What do you mean? Look, the tablet here. In the prehistoric writing of the Sky Dweller tribes, this roughly translates as the great treasure hoard of I believe this translates as the Cloud Rider tribe has been loaned to our brethren of the Drifting Isles for use of their hot springs. The bastards gave it away. Well, now I have no idea if we get anything. You got the bastard thing open, so I suppose I should honor our deal. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. You may have my adventurer's cabin. Oh, it's just a ship. That's a bit disappointing. And all that lies within. Okay, no, wait, hold on. I ordered my servants to dismantle it for transport. Now leave me. Perhaps there's still a gemstone left in the dirt somewhere. That's kind of funny. I wonder if his ship has something in it. We have to go and put our ship somewhere to edit it. There it is. Cabin. Splendid cabin. Is fairly splendid. Very high. Quite nice though, look at that. Shame it doesn't come as a full set though. Thank you for the toll. Ooh. Fancy. We'll put all of our paintings up. Whoa, big mushroom. I don't know if we'll keep this building, this cabin, but it's kind of cool. Hey, Vat, welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? A bit sleepy, but otherwise not bad. Alright. Let's check up. Wait, is it upstairs or downstairs? Downstairs. This is where the treasure is, surely. Ooh. Hang on. My library? I got a lore buff. No way. It's kind of cool. Get my lockpick buff, my charm buff, my actual library. I get all my buffs here in one spot. I don't think my other hull had that. It had the armor buff. This one doesn't have the armor buff. Oh no, wait, give that back. Give that back. I always forget that that's how it works. Interesting. You know, I was kind of expecting like an actual reward of some kind, but you know, different customized items. Okay, Having a portable charm buff is pretty nice though. I do use that a lot. And I won't have to worry about going back. Get it. That's good to hear. Yeah. I'll probably... Oh, you know, I really wanted to make another coffee. I just missed my ad break. Would it be okay if I should have snoozed my ads, but I didn't realize they were happening. Maybe I'll take a quick non-ad break and grab a coffee. And then it's time to potentially finish the game. We're up to our last story quest. This is it. This is our only quest that we have. Just kind of crazy. Not sure if there's any quests that I haven't picked up. Maybe I needed to talk to someone that I didn't talk to, but... Alright, I'm gonna take a small break to grab a coffee, and I'll be back in a minute. Wait, what does that sound? I don't got this! I don't got it! Ah! Oh, fuck! I can't! I'm sweating! Okay. I didn't think this game would be this scary! Thank you! Alright, I'm gonna pick it up.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, I only had one.
That's a stick! That's a stick!
It's a snake. It's a snake. We all agree that that was a snake.
It's a
Mimyh.
snake.
It jumped me!
Oh shit, there's one there too. There's one that's had
Why
that
can't I pick it up? That's what you do in the movies. Alright, I'm going in. I'm gonna save first in case I drown too. I am wearing plate mail. Mimyh. Oh god. Oh god. I feel sick. I feel sick. There's nothing here. Look how shallow it is. Wait, Rhynek? Oh god, he's in here.
This is disgusting. Oh God, it's hairy. It's still warm.
Oh god, Henry, shut up, please. Oh my god.
Geralt, quickly!
He just gave up in depots. Did you see that? It's just like, I give up. That was really funny. It's not worth it! It's not worth it! There are— ah, no! Oh, fuck! Ah! 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 Just— ah! Ah! I'm so scared! I'm so scared! What's your favorite weapon to bonk people with? In real life or in game? Welcome in, puppet boy. How have you been? Either. Ooh, well. In real life, it would have to be my massive penis. Oh, no way! Jackpot! Ah! No! Did you see me? It was Mimyh chat! Oh, no! What do I do? Okay. Can I even do it? Oh, no! Oh, someone help! What do I do? No! 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 Panic! Someone help me! No! Everything is gonna be ruined! No, please!
No! Fuck! I can't believe this game did this to me. Oh, I'm so upset. Oh my god, do something! No! Sorry. Oh no! Oh, I feel so betrayed. Better than what you can do? Let's see you double jump. Bounce 2 damage. Bravo. Okay, I gotta pick something smaller next time. Don't look. I should have picked something else. I just picked the first JPEG that I found. We need to move on. Oh no, don't cross the bridge! Don't cross the bridge! No!
What's that?
What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you kidding? How is that something that can happen?
Now don't go forward.
I'm going forward now.
No.
It's going to.
Reverse more. Reverse more.
But I can
Don't
go.
make me jump in that van and take you out of there.
Why am I going backwards?
Maybe
Why am I?
park.
Oh my god, she's just pressing buttons.
Okay.
Maybe
Team
it's
meeting.
just to press
Maybe
buttons.
park the car. We're not busy until we have this team meeting.
Oh, it's funny as fuck.
More winching.
We're winching back to the left now.
More win.
Oh my god, he's coming right at my face. I've got to stop saying that. Can I leave now? Can I burn home now? What is happening? What is happening? Can I leave? What was that? What is happening? I'm so scared. Ah! Is this like a more dangerous cat? Ah! It's really fast. Ah! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. Ah! Get me out! I'm terrified! Give a waiting. Got myself a nice coffee. Getting very dark and rainy outside. I feel quite strongly about daylight savings not happening in summer and happening in winter instead. I think it's really dumb that it's so dark so early in winter. It shouldn't be dark at like 4 o'clock. I think it should, alright? It's already... Days are already so much later in summer. It doesn't need an extra hour. I don't think daylight saving should be a thing at all, but if it is, it should be in winter. I don't like it being dark so early. It makes me feel like the day is over and it's still like 6 o'clock. Bothers me. I'm right about this. Alright, let's go We have to go back to our ship, which is somewhere over here, probably there. Who's gonna wait to go? Who's gonna want to go outside in the sun when it's 13 degrees and 6 p.m.? Who cares about people who want to go out in the sun? Forget those people. Unless I want it to be dark immediately. As someone that wakes up in the afternoon, my day is like, I get like 3 hours of daylight. Fair. It's not fair on people like me. Who cares about those people who want to go out in the sun? Forget them. They're already weird. I'm lost. How did I not manage to put my ship down? Right, we're going to talk to... Who are we going to talk to? Everyone's ready. Well, this is it. One last daring push into Vela's maelstrom, eh? Only this time I fear there'll be no second chances. He shoots you a serious look. It doesn't matter how many times that god of yours can pull you back from the dead. If Vela activates that abomination, it's all over. Unless we can stop her. Vela will either rule the world or end it. Damn, that girl, for bringing it to this. She could have done great things, you know. Her name could have gone down in history as a savior, not a tyrant. Well, anyway, the cutter's ready to depart. You might want to check with the rest of the crew to see how they're holding up first, but otherwise, use the controls when you're ready. Just make sure you're really ready. Assaulting the cradle is no easy task. This may just be the last thing we ever do. What's the plan when we reach the cradle? Place is a fortress, too risky for a head-on assault, but if the Duchess could distract Vela's entourage with her magic, the rest of you might have a chance. Frost thinks he spotted a back door, some sort of utility pipe that could be cracked open, giving you and Orlaith a way inside. Then Orlaith will head. Hello? Hello? Is my stream still going? It's still going? It came back? Did my stream stop or did it just go down for a little bit? It looks like it... Looks like it didn't actually go down long enough. My internet just dropped for like a brief period of time. Alright, well. She's back, yes. Went down for yeah, went down for just a tiny bit. Like my internet completely dropped too. It wasn't even just like a spike or something. I did have issues with the internet yesterday. Dropped out a couple of times. I think it was related to the power out, but I don't know why the internet has dropped a couple of times now. Doesn't really make sense. Alright, well, hopefully that's the last time that happens. Okay, Olathe is silent for a moment. You know, I've never felt like I've belonged anywhere. Being born from a glass tube do that to you. Even those first few years with Vela, when we thought we were really making a difference, it was still Vela's dream we were chasing, you know? But now, I think I finally know what my purpose is. To stop the evils of my ancestors from ever being repeated. She twists up the corner of her mouth, or die trying. For better or worse, that's thanks to you, Confessor, so I suppose I just wanted to say thank you. My pleasure. She smiles at you warmly. Ah, best friends. Frost is sipping from a teacup, which he raised in a salute at your approach. Ah, Confessor, good of you to join us. So here we are at last. The interval is nearly over. Curtains soon to open, everything is in place for the final act. Let's just hope I can remember my lines. How are you feeling? He sips. Oh, naturally I'm scared shitless. Shirtless even. This is the confrontation I've been running from all along. That's what I became Horus to escape. Yet I am finding that the fear is less biting than before. It feels calming somehow to last be walking towards my troubles with a firm resolve. He snorts. Funny how long we resist the simplest lesson. Confessor, do you remember our first meeting? Lately I found myself turning it over in my brain. At the time you persuaded me that the angel's promise was a mirage, that a better world can only be built one brick at a time. Those were widest words. The dark stars could have bettered so many lives with all the power and treasure we attained, if we'd done the hard work and made the hard choices. Instead we took the easy path, following our leader into damnation for a prize that could absolve any crime. But he takes a deep breath and locks eyes with you. Things are different now, don't you see? The cradle has risen. The stable door has been blown off its bally hinges. Everything the Clockwork Kingdom ever tried was mere child's play compared to the angel. This is it, the real deal, and now that we're on the precipice, I find I cannot turn my back. It's all Horus's fault, I'm afraid. His visions were so good because he still had hope. Hope that every person could be redeemed. The love really was more powerful than despair. When you reawakened myself, my old self, that hope didn't die. It stayed with me, infectious, all mixed up together with everything I've seen and done. Frost smiles ruefully. So you see, I have to believe that Horus wasn't wrong to hope. I mean that literally. I have no choice but to believe for Sam and my family and everyone I've ever loved. You're saying you want to activate the angel, I'm with you. I'm sorry, Frost. I won't let you activate the angel. Honestly, I have no idea what we'll do once we reach the angel. Frost laughs. Refreshingly honest, Confessor. Very well, you improvise, and I will react. If it transpires that we are cast as foes, let us play our parts with gusto. He's saying that he wants to activate the angel, and regardless of what I do, that's what he's planning on trying to do. I'm actually not sure what I want to do. I think maybe there's 3 options. No, that can't be right. The game is mostly based around making 2 different choices. I wish there wasn't an achievement to not die. Even though the game is relatively easy, playing again and having to avoid dying just makes it a little bit more stressful. I think For this playthrough, but the challenge, no hit run. I just unless I can save scum. See, the problem is if I do a playthrough, it's not the longest game if you just do the main story. But if I rush through the story and then I fall off something and die, and it auto saves right after I die, I'm gonna be kind of pissy because I'm gonna have to start over again. I don't really like games that make me do deathless runs. I find it really frustrating. I usually don't do them. Unless it's a game that you can just reload and it doesn't matter. I think for this playthrough, I will banish the god, the angel. And then the next playthrough, I will side with all of the godlets. And when the ending comes, I will do the non-kill the god thing. Besides, I'm going to flipping regret all of this, aren't I? Although I do wonder if siding with all of the gods and you know, not killing the angel is a better spectacle. Like, I'm worried that, because I probably won't stream another playthrough. If I do the other playthrough off stream and it's like way more interesting and has better like cutscenes and stuff, I'm gonna feel kind of bad. I should have done a different choice. Alright, we just need to talk to the Duchess. Ever since we saw it, I've been thinking of that angel. I've long read of such ominous entities drifting in the void beyond reality, but until now they were entirely theoretical. Seeing such a creature in the flesh, I could feel its incongruity, its vast contradiction, like a thorn in my brain. With something so alien to this world, maybe Vela really can bend reality to her will. The Duchess plays idly with her void dagger, watching it glide through the air. Oh, Confessor, my apologies, I was lost in thought. That's the angel. I've long read of such entities drifting in the void beyond reality. Until now they were entirely theoretical. For all of the complexities of our cipher art, we have only the smallest understanding of the void. Confessor, you told me that Vela must be stopped, and that us Endless must learn to accept our fate. I've been thinking on this a great deal these past few days. My people's burden is ours to bear, and though we lament our torment, I believe some good, no matter how slight, can be gleaned from the worst of tragedies. Bella's idea of heaven might benefit my people, but I have no doubt it would wreak great havoc and disruption upon everyone else. For this reason, I will help you stop Vela no matter the cost. You are still going to try and stop her, correct? After she ran me through with her blade, I'm hardly going to help her. Her so-called heaven is too chaotic an idea. She must be stopped. She nods. I thought as much. It will be a risky fight, but I'll do my best to aid you. When you reach the cradle, I'll keep Vela's main force distracted with a cipher shield. That should give you time to find an alternate entrance. But no matter what, this will be a perilous mission. I've spoken to Kaya and arranged for my daughter's hand to be delivered home if I am to meet a similar fate to hers. Alrighty then. I wonder if we're wearing the best gear that we can for this. I still feel like magic is not strong enough. Not as strong as it could be. I think I should put my charm hat on. What happens if I can convince Vela to stand down if I have certain equipment on? No, I have an achievement to fight her, so I don't think we need to worry about that. Alright, let's go. Alright, we've landed. This is our mirror back to civilization? No. We're stuck here for good. I kind of worry. I feel like this game is one of those games that once you do the final mission, you can't keep playing. I would not be surprised if that was the case. Take these off. Take some of our spells off too. Just so we don't have to scroll through so many things. Once more, I've erected my transportational supply tent. By all means use it to stock up, but don't tarry. We must strike quickly now that we're here. Bella's lackeys will come in full force, but I'll try to keep them at bay as long as I can. Once we've set off, you must find Frost and help him make his entrance. Okay. We're aboard the most abhorrent vessel ever constructed, surrounded by the Union Navy on our way to face Fella, Khaleesi, and her captive eldritch horror. She smiles. Careful, Confessor. Anything more dangerous and I might start having fun. I like this character. Frost is in full flow, seemingly possessed by the ghost of his piratical past. Onward, ladies. No dawdling, no dallying, and no fannying about. One last to reach the aeration pipe. The last one to reach the aeration pipe owes us all a full Londonless breakfast. He glances at you, baring his teeth in a fierce grin. Showtime, Confessor. Break a leg. I think we're good to go. What's this? Oh, it's my respawn spot. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we're off to a good start. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die immediately, holy shit. Help! Where are my friends? They're not doing anything to help me. Why did my skeleton archers do this much damage? Useless bloody spell. Alright, there is the Duchess helping him. Which way do we go? Got him. Really does seem like it does seem like no matter what equipment you're wearing, melee attacks just do more damage. You're kind of probably just better off going... Thank you for the follow. Yeah. How do I get through this? Welcome in, Dib. How are you? How do I get through? Maybe I'm not supposed to go this way? There could be a switch that I'm missing. Must be a switch somewhere. Alright, guess we're going a different way. At least my skeletons might not do much damage, but at least they take some aggro. Probably what they're good for. Okay, I guess this is the way that we're supposed to go. An elevator? Where could this possibly go? I feel like this is where I go to turn off the propellers. I won't go back up the top just because I'm pretty sure I need to go this way. I'd made the void greatsword. I think that would have looked cool and also been stronger. And just use magic as like a alternate option. Ooh, I'm dying. Spells are just so weirdly easy to miss. Another elevator over there. Cradle of Salt. Cradle of Salt. You should take an elevator back to the main level and access the pipe. By using the failsafe switch, you have disabled the turbine of an aeration pipe, which should grant access to the cradle's main structure. Alright, so we did what we came here for. I'm not sure if it's worth exploring anything else down here. Probably not. The music's pretty exciting. Let's see. Wait, there's something we have to go back down. There's a delusion and a chest over there. Alright, back down we go. Bum, 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 bum. Are my skeletons still here? No, they're fucked off. They're there. Ouch. Bum, 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 Shield guy. Haha. It's your time to die, idiot. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, these enemies have so much health. No. Alright. Fine. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Have a quick look here. Oh my god, I can upgrade the armor. Oh, sick. It boosts skills significantly. Upgrade that shit. Acquire a restored suit of Emberian armor. Okay. So, I guess we never get a chest piece. That's kind of disappointing. I thought we were gonna get a full piece, a full set of armor. Oh well. That's pretty cool. Oh shit. Hold on a second. Spellcast 116. Defense 25. It's increased. It said it's significantly, but it really is significantly. That's increasing my stats by a lot. That's pretty fucking cool. I'm glad I came here and checked that. Alright, the other question is... do we bother making, 13. Do we bother making... Emberian bow? We have... pretty sure we have 2 clockwork things. We can also make void steel. I only got 1 piece of void steel though. I'm reluctant to use it on a bow. I'm pretty sure yeah, I do have 2. I wonder if I can get more void stones. I can make a void stone sword. 25 damage. I wish I could change my greatsword from this one to a void stone one. 18 damage. Oh well. Very well, it's fine. I'm stuck. Very windy. Why have these guys respawned? Oh, the Duchess is... is the Duchess dead? I hope that's not the Duchess dead. Oh, come on. Seriously. Seriously, I'm changing this dumb thing. I'm gonna put... I'm gonna try this amulet. Let's see how well it works. Oh no, the Duchess. The Duchess being hacked to pieces. You see parts of her body scattered across the floor, like the remains of some gruesome festival. Duchess, can you hear me? In response to your voice, a finger starts pointing wildly. You follow its gesture to a pile of bodily components, and you pull a jaw from within. I'm sorry, Confessor. Couldn't hold them all back. Can we fix you? Did you bring your needle and thread? What a pleasing image. Alas, I fear there's no time for such thing. I'll send for help. You'll do no such thing. No, Confessor. You mustn't make a fuss about me. There's simply no time. I knew it would come to this sooner or later. No doubt I deserve it, after all that I have done. Perhaps it will even prove an interesting change of pace, no? Just find Bella and that angel of hers. Now go, Confessor. No! Duchess, no! Oh my god, no! He's dying! Bell's body lays mangled within the twisted wreckage of his clockwork armor, his fine clothes sodden with blood. Oh fuck. Hang in there, Frost. I'll get you back to the cutter. Frost tries to sit up as he cries out with surprising vehemence. No! A coughing fit overwhelms him. He looks up at you. No, don't stop for me. You must reach Vela before it's too late. He grimaces. Not a bad finish for an old Caxton Frost. A final stand. A heroic downfall. Not a dry eye in the house. Dramatic to the last. But the curtain's not fallen yet. Darling, if you can build something better out of all these ashes, then it won't have been for nothing. He reaches up and crisps your hand tightly. Please, Confessor, activate the angel. Make all of this worth a damn. He releases your hand and slumps back, his strength failing. Oh, and please tell Sam that I'm sorry. I really did want to come back to him. I'll tell him, I promise. You can tell him yourself. I'll tell him, I promise. Frost's eyes screwed tightly shut, and he no longer seems to hear anything you say. The angel, please, you have to... Sam? Sam? No! You bastards! No! Everyone's dying. Damn, that's a lot of traps. Something to hide in here? What did that do? Can't get over that without killing myself. This must be the other side of the pipe. Probably. Yes, it is. I don't know which way to go. There's so many different paths. Oh wait, that's my artist. I'm back here. Don't leave me alone. Oh no, he's killed them. They're dead. Oh my god, he's fucking killing me too. The regen from this amulet actually does seem to be kind of alright. Everyone's dying. Oh, that's a lot of people. Let's take this side path elevator real quickly and see where it goes. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. This kind of feels like the main path, doesn't it? So what's in that big room back there? Fuck, I don't know which way to go. I've got an ad in 3 minutes. I'll probably try to... Can I pause this? I can pause this game. Okay, let's take out these guys, even though my archers are dead. Oh my god, the healing, the bloody healing. The regen on this amulet, the leeching amulet, actually very worth it. Is it doing extra damage? If you're leeching when you attack something, that would suggest extra damage. Or does it just give me some health back when I attack? I can't tell. Which door is this? Usually leeches just lifesteal. Yeah, that's what I would think. So I assume that it's more damage. Oh, this is the front door. Okay. No increased damage? No increase? But lifesteal, usually you're stealing life to... on top of the damage that you're already doing. Okay. Man, this place is a maze. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, what is this room? Little safe room? Oh, safe room and a bed to heal. That's nice. Need it, but it's good to know it's here. Alright. Since I've got a nice spot to stop, go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a couple of minutes after my ads. Carrot is new. It is? What year is that? Is that the new crow? I saw in the patch notes that it was a new crow.
Oh, he's jumping on the sponge. Oh. Full life. Full life. I don't think I can do this. Pibbage babbage. Oh, there we go. I can't do it anymore. Oh shit, we're on fire. That's my body. We've left the game. This is my charred remains. Oh no. Oh my fucking god, we're dead. We're dead. Somebody help me. I have to swim backwards. Oh no, I'm so dead. Tweet, turn around, you idiot.
Oh my god, I'm so stressed. What a nasty cheese is. Ah! Oh my god. I can't deal with it. Someone help. It's inverted. Get up. Ah! Oh my god. I'm so sweaty. I can't believe they just did that to me. Mimyh likes to fight up close and personal. I like to see their light leave their eyes. No, my content is not about failing. It's about amazing gaming skills. That's what this stream is all about. Not fail videos. They're so tiny. Oh my god, he would have killed me if he touched me then. I can't kill him because he's too small. God, mother boulder. No, Mummy! No! I didn't even let it go! Come back! Mummy! Thank you for waiting. Alrighty. Do this. I feel like it'd be good if there was a way to unsummon skeletons so that you could resummon them with full health. Or summon them when they get stuck on things and they are no longer in the room with you. Definitely holding block there, but alright. Hello? Those are so annoying. God. Stop him! Maybe I was supposed to... There's a potion that buffs your magic damage. Maybe I was supposed to be using that the whole time. The problem is that they don't last, like, very much time at all. So it seems kind of impractical to continually drink them. There is an enemy here. Door are we going in? No, stop that! Yeah, that's right. That's right. What did that do? Oh, we can kind of see what's going on in there. That can't be the angel in the center. The angel was huge. Got a mini version of the angel. Alright, skeletons, let's go. Oh, free delusion, that's cool. Open? Hmm. Get wrecked. Idiot. Open. My god, this place has a lot of rooms. This has a lot of rooms. I think I'm being attacked. I am. Ouch. Get him! Stop. Bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum 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 dum. Get you. Ouch. Ouch. Ow. Ow. Jesus. A series of very fast, painful attacks. Oh my god, another elevator. Where does this go? I feel like I'm working towards something big doing this, but I don't know what it is. Is this my sleepy room? No, not quite. Alright, let's go back. Dun 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 dun. One of my skeletons is just off somewhere. It hasn't been like respawned close to me. Just is somewhere. I'll fight that guy if I don't have to. Oh, this seems important. Cradle assault. You know, whatever I did, I think I had to do it in order to access the rest of the thing. Cradle network breach. Security protocols overwritten. Control of mechanical humanoids severed. Security protocol overwritten. The control of mechanical humanoids severed. Does that mean all those robot guys are no longer operating? Containment secure for prime specimen. Code Angel. You need to reset security protocols if you want to regain control of the situation. 90 charm. Speaker is not a citizen. My charm buff has worn off. It's okay. I should... With my hat on... Oh, actually... I'm not sure. Will I get 90? No, I don't get 90. Fuck. I need my charm buff. Do I need that? Do I need this? Probably don't need it. Is it worth going back to my ship for this? No, I can't go back to my ship. Can't go back to my ship. 90. Man, that's a bit of a bummer. I could get 10 more charm. But that would be enough. But that's not going to help me now. There's nothing I can do. Oh, actually, let's put this on. We have a chance of well, I don't know if we'll be able to retry though, that's the only problem. Let's take this off. It's on. Alright, try again. Charm. Fail. We can keep trying, I think. I didn't mean to attack him then. Fail? Maybe this is a charm that you can't... You have no chance of succeeding at. Yeah, I feel like that accessory would have worked by now if it was able to be used. I think they actually... Oh no! Fuck! Never mind. Brute force dead, let's go. A charm check that we actually get to retry at multiple times. Analyzing. Speaker assessment correct. Resetting security protocols. Setting speaker code speaker to status non-threat. Conclusion. Mechanical humanoids will now attack all threats on site, including those designed. Vela kicks ass. Ceasing communication. So I think all of the robots are our friends now. If I had had the charm buff on still, which I did have before I got here. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? I think they, I think I would have been able to pass that because I didn't refresh it before I came in, which I really should have done. I was just short. Typical. Alright, we are in the main room. We don't have to fight anything. Where'd the angel? Nothing here. Maybe there would have been something here if I hadn't done that yet. Must be getting close. Oh, I have to take a tram? Alright. That's fine. Let's go. Oh, right, we're going into the cradle. This is it. This is where we died the first time. When Vela killed us instantly. I wonder if I have a chance at beating her, or if it's going to be, like, crazy difficult. A door we can't open? Probably how we leave. Alright. This is the moment. This is the moment. It's time to just put our little heal on us, just in case. You know, it'd be so cool. Wait, why do I have 3? You know, I don't understand how skeletons work. You always have 4. I thought you could only have, like, 2. Alright, be prepared to... Oh no, you did not kill her! Oh my god. Vela stands over the lifeless body of her once friend, Orlaith. Her sword still dripping with blood and her face twisted with fury. You should be dead. I struck my sword into your heart. I saw your body fall. It would have taken a god to stop you from... Her eyes narrow. Oh, now I get it. Confessor. You really have been following my footsteps, haven't you? You killed Orlaith. She attacked me. I had no choice. And if it wasn't for you, what happened to your arm, your face? She made herself stronger. Let's talk about this. Should have put my charm hat on. No, it's alright. I need to kill her. In the name of the Inquisition, I will cut you down. I'm going to ask her what happened to her face first. She flexes her arm, its black flesh pulsing with eldritch energy, merely a byproduct of the unprecedented work we have been doing here. I'm not going to try and talk her out of it. I'm going to kill her. I will cut you down. If a fight is what you want, I will gladly give it to you. You turned my comrades against me, forcing my hand. Their blood is on your conscience as much as my own. They abandoned your cause long ago. She scoffs. They were just afraid of real change. None of them tried to assassinate me until you showed up. She points a sword at you, all this blood still dripping from it. Get ready, Confessor. I won't let you nor the Inquisition get in the way of what comes next. For the sake of humanity. Don't you mean for the sake of Isabel, your sister? That's what this is really about. No, I'm gonna fight her. So be it. I'm gonna kill her easily because I've got... Oh my god, she's absolutely fucking wrecking my skeletons. Okay, my skeletons are dead. Wonder if she can heal with potions. Oh. Easy, bitch. Easy. Look, I did. I got an achievement. Yep. Yep. Punch, punch, punch. Wait, why is she still alive? Bitch, I killed you. Hope you're regretting your actions now. Turns out you're weak. I think she's bald under there. She looks like, Vader. I forgot his name. Beloweedus and cuffs, blood dripping from her lips. It seems I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. No, I just distracted you with 4 minions. She grins weakly, showing teeth glazed in red. I guess it's up to you now, Confessor. The angel awaits. Just consider what I said. You could use it to save this broken world. Not this playthrough. Although, I do wonder... I think if you talk her out of fighting you, instead of fighting her, you still get the choice of what to do with the angel. So one way or another, you're in this position, so you can choose to use the angel or get rid of the angel. And I feel like, unfortunately, I'm going to pick the boring choice of getting rid of the angel. But actually, I could just do whatever. I could do whatever I wanted right now. Both are achievements. In one way or another. See what our friend has to say. What do we have here? It seems as though some wretched soul spat from a dank poison cell has somehow stumbled into the most fateful moment in living memory, she grins. The angel watches you, stranger. To its incomprehensible mind, you are little more than an insect crawling on shit. And yet here, in this plane of existence, it has no power without one such as you. It is a thing born of the void. It can think and feel only in cipher, and lacks the perspective of a mere mortal. To have agency in this place, it must merge with another. This creature defies foresight, stranger. In the threads of prophecy, this moment is an abyss, through which I cannot see. For years, I thought it was Vela who would stand at the precipice, but now I see that it is you. I have proven my worth. Your worth, stranger? Is it ever the folly of mortals that they account chance and privilege with divine providence? These islands have long been the home of dreamers and fantasists. Their delusions have seeped into the fabric of the earth, waiting for one to reclaim them. The people here have hung their wishes on your shoulders, nothing more. But you should do well to remember that your power, all power, is borrowed. We are naught but conduits. And now, whether by chance or skill, you wield more power than any before you. The last time this angel was roused, the whole world was destroyed. You could banish it, or you could merge with it, and succeed where those before you failed. What will you do, I wonder? I have no idea what I want to do. I said that I was going to banish it, but it does sound really fun to merge with it. Would this angel cause another world rend? I would like to tell you that the Emberians 400 years ago used the angel with malice and stupidity, but so as to doom the world to such a fate. But the truth is, nobody truly knows what happened back then, or what could happen now. Vela was certain she could merge with the angel without triggering a syntax cascade. I am not so brazen as to say either way. For someone who has spent her life predicting the future, it is somewhat of a novelty to admit I have no idea. What should I do? I have long thought that to change the world of Cypher, to fundamentally alter the very fabric of existence is a sin more shameful than I can imagine. I believed this in my heart when I tried to stop Vela, but her will proved stronger, and in defying her I lost everything I ever held dear. If I ever truly loved her, can't I also see that she was driven as much by love and beauty as anger and ambition? She smiles at you weakly. The truth is, I am no longer a person, just an echo of one. I have no right to interfere with the living. Do as you wish, stranger. It's now or never. Good luck, stranger, if there is such a thing. Looks like a big bug. It is very quiet. As you approach the angel, a pressure builds inside your skull until it feels like your head might split in twain. Your body shivers with a nauseating energy. Somehow you know the angel is inside you. Get out of my head. Clench your teeth. A needle of pain gouges through your mind. Memories of your childhood, of people and places you knew, all flash before your eyes. Retched forth by the will of this creature, it is trying to understand you? Or is it trying to understand you? I want you to leave. I want to use your power. What are you? More pain, but this time the memories are not your own. A sensation of limitless possibility, incomprehensible freedom and unending time envelopes you. For just a fraction of a moment, you understand what it means to be truly infinite, to stretch beyond the limits of this reality. You realize the angel is trying to share its experience with you, though much is lost in translation. Why are you here? I don't think he wanted to be here. A confusion of sensations flash through your mind, an Emberian vessel invading your life essence, somehow latching onto you, pulling you through layers of reality until you are small, oh so small and trapped in this cage. You understand, somehow, that the angel is severely impaired in this world. The limits of time and space, the rules inherent in such a rigid existence, entrap the angel in this corporeal form. You caused the world rend, didn't you? What you know of the world rend, scraps of history, hearsay, and pervasive cultural dread rises to the forefront of your mind. A note of confusion throws through you. The angel doesn't seem to be sure, but you understand that when it was brought here, another tried to merge with it unsuccessfully. In that moment, a simple cry of pain from either of them could have obliterated this world, just as a human could accidentally trample on a colony of insects. So what happens now? Your body seethes with impotence and impatience. Yes, you understand. The angel can do nothing on its own. Not in this reality, not in this body. It is trapped here. It must merge with another, a sentient being from this material plane if it is to have any agency here. It would need only be a moment, and the angel could separate once more, peeling off from its new form and returning to the void. Or it could stay and weave a new reality within this one. I need to know more before I can choose. A warmth washes over you. The angel waits for your query. If we merged, what would happen to me? You see a corpse lowered into a grave, then a baby crawling its way out of another side of the earth, covered in blood and placenta. To merge would be to die and be born anew. Then you see wine being poured into a strange, serpentine vessel. When the glass breaks, the wine remains, keeping the shape. To merge would also change the angel, endowing it with all your own quirks and values. Could this cause another world rend? Flowers blossom and decay all at once. Clouds boil away and fatten and burst. A moth flaps its wings and towers fall. It flaps again, and the towers have always stood proudly. Uncertainty, the angel cannot say for sure what will become of your world. A sense of responsibility comes over you. You think this means that you must be careful. If you merged, you will be as one, and the power you wield would be terrifying. Hmm. I need to know. Need to know if I always get to choose. Like, regardless of what I do in the playthrough, if I always get to make this choice. Says the game autosaves just before the final sequence. I wonder if that's true. Hmm. I think... Is it boring if I say we're gonna banish it? Is that boring? I think we're gonna say. I think I'm ready to choose. It does sound really interesting. It does sound really interesting to end the world. But... I have to do both choices at some stage. A tingling of anticipation suffuses your body. The angel awaits your decision. I think the angel would be happy regardless, because I think he just wants to get out of here. I'm going to send him back to the void. Ending the world is a cool option, but also not ending the world is also kind of cool. It's boring though. You feel a yearning for something like home, for the expanse of the infinite void, but a wave of anxiety hits you. There will be no going back from this decision. All the pity and despair, the tumult and the blood, the cynical cruelty and the pious thief, all of it will go on alongside whatever joy the people of the Skyrealms can carve from the crooked bower of mere existence. Is that your will? See, they're making it sound like the world is terrible as it is and we should change it. But I did get rid of the king in the Clockwork Kingdom, and I did destroy the Endless Realm. So I feel like I have already made a bit of change. I don't feel like it's a terrible choice. Oh man, they're making me want to change my mind again. Are you sure? You sure you want to make this choice? Could be the wrong one. I think I've changed my mind. Changed my mind. Let me think about this. A soothing sensation engulfs you. The angel waits patiently. I feel like this might be the more interesting ending for the stream. And I can always see the other one. Maybe we can even reload immediately after and we can see both endings right now. If that's possible, I'll do that. And then the other playthrough that I do will just be getting achievements and that's it. You feel a sense of opportunity, of excitement in the unknown, and the starting anew, but a surge of dread engulfs you. There'll be no going back. Even if humanity survives, will we recognize ourselves, and why should you be the one to choose for them? Are you so just, so righteous that you should set the pattern of their existence? Are you prepared to claim that power? See, the thing that makes this ending feel right is that the world sucks. Everyone is miserable and the world sucks. So it kind of feels like the correct choice. You know what I mean? I I will create my own heaven. I think I would do a good job of it, to be honest. I think I would make a pretty sick heaven. Just putting that out there. Your body is engulfed in a warm tingling that soon becomes a tearing, agonizing pain. Your vision distorts and seems to blend with your own senses, like your very consciousness is dissolving in water. You are merging with the angel so that two become one. Your last coherent thought is a desperate hope that you made the right choice.
The angel beckons. As you tumble into its mind, your consciousness twists, strains, and bursts, spilling into the universe. You see it now, for the first time. A tapestry of words, lines, and verses thread themselves through every corner of existence. With a few twists of your tongue, you could change it all. And you do. Your words reverberate through reality. A few utterances reverse the finality of death and the frigid linearity of mortal existence. With another sentence, you bestow upon each person the smallest droplet of your newfound power. All across the sky realms, everyone, from the noble to the downtrodden, feels a surge of understanding beyond that of any cipher wizard. The long dead, silent for centuries or more, find they need only open their eyes and breathe. Among them are your companions.
Yay!
Basalt, Orla, Frost,
We saved
and
them.
Duchess stand ashore, watching your ascendancy to something beyond godhood.
I think they're a little worried.
And here, in the Oneric Isles, you seal yourself away in a womb of cipher. A city soon propagates around you, but you pay it no heed, intervening as little as possible. Paths stretch ahead, to places both sunlit and dark, and even your new vision cannot see which one humanity will choose. Jack Basalt retires from mercenary work, drifting through the sky realms in a rickety old boat. On occasion, he is seen in one port or another, beguiling children with swashbuckling stories that seem too outlandish to be true. Frost marries his lover Samel, and they raise their children with stories of skyfaring adventures on a quiet little island on the edge of the sky realms. The Duchess, her youth restored, begins a journey to find her daughter, which takes her to the Underlands. In a grove of newly blossoming trees, she sees that beaming smile at last.
That's
and the
nice.
Emberian finally sets down her armour, allowing the burden of her ancestors to finally lift from her shoulders. Thanks to your help, the Apostatic Union is able to cling to power in Hallowshire, despite the chaotic transition into this new reality. As the region transforms into a surreal and shifting wonderland, the Union are able to temper its excesses, while ensuring a semblance of order and normality. Though you try to encourage a more egalitarian spread of power, the Union proves tenacious. And in neighbouring Pwyll, Llwyd, in time, comes to be the town's mayor, and guides his people through this new age of wonders. In the Endless Realm, your plotting ensures that the Entombed One is able to defeat the Queen of Silver and her council. Her presence amplifies the agonies and resentments of the island.
Oh no.
In this new era of magical potency, their malaise comes to consume the region, until one day, the Endless Realm simply disappears without warning or ceremony.
Oopsies.
In neighbouring Hallowshire, the common folk of the Apostatic Union barely remark on this strange occurrence, and those that do find they cannot quite remember what was on those islands in the first place. In time, very few ever mention the Endless, and scholars who take to their libraries for answers are often met with puzzlingly blank pages.
Shit, I just deleted them.
The Clockwork King is in its death throes when the power of the angel ripples through it, disrupting Razor's spell and turning their orderly shutdown into a devastating miniature world rend.
Oh no.
Through a heroic sacrifice by the saboteurs, most of the population escapes. The
Jesus
survivors
Christ.
find that they have been gifted with extraordinary powers, but at the cost of disturbing the fabric of reality wherever they go. So they wander the sky realms as nomads, sometimes welcomed, sometimes spurned, carrying the new Cardova in their hearts and in the songs they pass down to their children. With Vela defeated, the chains that bound your mysterious benefactor shatter, freeing the entity at last. You never cross paths with it again. The High Confessor spends the rest of her days in an Inquisition cell, where the last of her resolve drains away. And as for Vela, you could never detect her life force in the throb and pulse of reality. It seems that in the end, she did not have the will to embrace her own dream.
Well then. I wasn't actually expecting like a little like this is what happens as a consequence of your choices. I wasn't actually expecting that, but that was really fun. It did make me question my choices a little bit. I'm really curious what the results are of other decisions. I really felt like we made the right choice in the Clockwork Kingdom, but they made it sound so bad. It could be a bit of a grey area though, like either ending has could potentially be bad or maybe not the best. It's kind of hard to know. It does sound bad. The Endless Realm though, they made it sound kind of terrible. But it really felt like the right choice at the time. Kind of makes me wonder though, if I didn't destroy the Endless Realm and then we did this ending, if the Endless would have been changed to be not immortal? Because I feel like that would have been the best ending. The Endless Realm doesn't get destroyed, but they become mortal. And they live like one last lifetime. I feel like that would be ideal. I still do feel like they kind of wanted to die there. It did seem that way. I think if we reload now, it'll put us back where we were before we did the ending. So we can see both endings. Let's see if we can. See where it puts us. Where are we? Alright, we're in that room. Does that mean we have to fight Vela again? We've got about 20 minutes left before I need to go. Wonder what we can get done in that time. I think it's worth trying to talk her out of fighting. Don't think I have the stats that I would need to do that. I also don't know where I am. I kind of thought it might just put us back at like an auto save right before the angel. Kind of liked the ending though. It felt pretty fun to watch. It reminded me a little bit of Look Outside. It felt like we were seeing a little cutscene talking about how we merged with the god and became like this crazy entity. Wait, I've gone completely the wrong way. Are we going back to the Dead of the Red now? Yeah, we will. Yeah, we're gonna play Red Dead now. Well, not today, obviously, but we finished this now. We'll be continuing Red Dead. Tomorrow. Alright, hopefully these guys don't attack me still. You gonna attack me? Nope. Alright, maybe we can try and talk Vela out of it to get a different achievement now, but it doesn't really matter one way or the other. I have a feeling I'm gonna need some charm. None of the other parts of the cutscene will be different. The only thing that will be different is... Oh no, actually if I change the ending that I choose... Wait, what kind of summon this? Broken. Oh! Begins weekly, showing teeth. Oh, okay. Everything's already happened. It just put us at the save spot. We're just literally gonna choose to banish it instead, and we'll get a different cutscene, and that'll be it. At least we get to see both endings on stream. I think that's nice. Okay. Clench your teeth. I want you to leave. Your body sees with impotence and patience. As you understand, the angel can do nothing on its own. Not in this reality, not in the body. It is trapped here. It must merge with another. It will only need a moment and the angel could separate once more, peeling off from its new form and return to the void. I think I'm ready to choose. I want to banish you back to the void. I feel like that ending, the other ending, had a positive feel to it. Even the narrator sounded happy. All of my friends were back alive. I felt like it felt like a good ending. I think this ending might be a little bit less positive. Maybe not bad, but feel less positive. All the pity and despair and tumult in the blood, the cyclical cruelty and the pious theft, all of it would go on alongside whatever joy the people of the Skyrealms can carve from the crooked bow of mere existence. You must return to the void. Your body is engulfed in a warm tingling that soon becomes a tearing, agonizing pain. Your vision distorts, then seems to blend with your other senses, like your very consciousness is dissolving into water. The angel is burying your mortal existence, your mortal essence, so that it may leave this reality. Your last coherent thought is a desperate hope that you made the right choice.
In a searing flash of light, the angel is torn from existence. For a moment, you see it tumbling into the fractal madness of the void, just before the rip in reality snaps shut. The cradle lurches around you. Without its power source, it has begun to plummet back to the Underlands. It is only thanks to the nimble piloting of Jack Basalt that you are rescued from the wreckage. You watch its metal carcass fall below the clouds, taking what remains of Vela and her former comrades with it. You are silent on the journey back, thinking only of Orla, the Duchess, and Caxton Frost, for whom the cradle will forever be a tomb. In the years that follow, you rise through the ranks of the Inquisition, spreading fear wherever your boots tread.
No!
Your name soon gains a fearsome reputation, whispered with trepidation and reverence across the Apostatic Union.
I wonder if that's because I said I'd join
Basalt
them.
retires from mercenary work and spends the rest of his days drifting from tavern to tavern, drunkenly rambling of his bygone exploits. With time, the names of his former comrades are forgotten, and he is regarded as just another old fool.
That sounds unlikely, to be honest.
Frost never marries his lover, Samol. He
Well, he's
remains a
dead.
traitor in the eyes of his homeland.
He was dead!
The Duchess, shredded and scattered to the winds, finds a strange new peace as a fractured witness to the secret life of the Underlands. The Emberian's armor lies, unrusting, at the base of the world, while her flesh returns to the soil. Their sacrifice is recorded on the jet-black memorial obelisk that stands in the gardens of the Citadel of Doubt in Riova. Thanks to your assistance, the Apostatic Union is able to purge the Wiccan covens from every corner of Hallowshire. The region enjoys a new era of stability and lawfulness, though despite many pleas for aid to the Union mainland, the famine drags on for several years.
Oh.
With your status as an Inquisition agent, you personally oversee this process, and it is your efforts that ensure the gods of this region fade into mere legend. And in neighbouring Puel, the Scry Shroom harvest never quite recovers, with the village falling into destitution in the coming years. Hood, however, travels the Sky Realms, finding awe and adventure.
He doesn't become mayor.
In the Endless Realm, your plotting ensures that the Entombed One is able to defeat the Queen of Silver and her council. The entire realm is soon torn asunder by violent magics, fueled by the agonies and resentments of its denizens. Of the few small islands that remain, a handful of endless survivors cling to a miserable existence,
Oh no.
comforted only by the hope that their brethren have found some kind of peace. After seizing control of Hallowshire, the Apostatic Union closes its borders to endless refugees. Those who still manage to make the crossing are treated with scorn and derision.
There's just
With
no
your
happy ending
help,
for those
the
guys.
Clockwork King dies without an heir, and its courtiers are violently deposed. Though many citizens perish in that first brutal winter, this time a natural spring follows in its wake, along
Yippee!
with a blossoming sense of mutual solidarity. The Saboteur's leadership ensures that people meet the crisis together, and soon the old songs, all the old songs, return to the tea rooms and temples. It also creates a safe haven for crooks and black marketeers, who swiftly become indispensable to society. In response, the Union moves troops in from Hallowshire and occupies the island, announcing its intention to restore law and order. A long resistance struggle concludes with the declaration of New Cardova as a freebooting, fractious nomad republic. With Vela defeated, the chains that bound your mysterious benefactor shatter, freeing the entity at last.
The Clockwork
You
ending
never
seemed
cross
better this
paths with it
time.
again. The High Confessor spends the rest of her days in an Inquisition cell, where the last of her resolve drains away. And as for Vela, now she lives only in history books and wicked rhymes to scare children.
I wonder if there's ever a good ending for the Endless. I guess I'll have to side with the Duchess, not the Duchess, the Queen next time, and see what the endings are like. I think it's nice that you get to do both endings, because all of the choices that you make along the way are a little bit different for both endings, so getting to see the outcomes of those. There's so many different choices actually at the end of it. Like right at the end I chose to join the Union, but I didn't have to. I could have said that I didn't want to. I wonder what my ending would have been like if I had said not to join them. Honestly, didn't sound like I went on to be a particularly great person. Becoming a bit of a, like, union shill. The, aside from the famine going on for a long time, it didn't sound like a terrible thing, though. At least the clockwork ending was a bit nicer. They struggled a little bit. Man, that endless really just is a little bit bitter. A little bit of a bitter ending for those guys. It's a shame that some of them survived. The way that the entombed one described it was there would be no one left. At least that's what it seemed like. Alrighty, that's the end. That is the end. We finished it. Quite a few streams of it. It was a bit longer than I thought it would be, but I enjoyed it a lot. Thought it was good fun. Alrighty. I'm glad we got a bit of lore at the end to enjoy. It's nice. Alrighty, I've got to get ready for work. I'll be back tomorrow to play what's it called? Red Dead. We're going to be playing Red Dead. I probably won't start anything else other than Red Dead for a little while. So we'll probably play at least most of this week. And I don't know, maybe in like a week or so. I forgot I forgot what it was called. It's such a complicated name. Maybe we'll start another short game to break up the Red Dead streams just a little bit in like a week or two. But yeah. That's it. That's it. I had a lot of fun playing this game. I'm looking forward to playing it again and seeing some of the alternate endings. It's a very chill game to play. I definitely recommend it. Alrighty, everyone. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a good day. Bye. Bye-bye. You're the toll. Bye-bye.